I was here before all of this. Guess you acting out now, you got an audience. Tell me where your mind is, drop a pen, what's the coordinates? You may have a fortune, but you lose me, you still gonna be misfortunate, man. Listen, this lust got you this messed up in the head. You want a random chick up in your bed. She don't even know your middle name. Watch it, cause she might steal your chain. You don't want someone who love you instead? I guess not though, it's blatant disrespect. You nothing like the man that I met. Talk to me crazy and you quick to forget. You even got me tripping. You got
Shit, girl.
Come on! I know you're not on live.
I'm on live.
Let me check my phone.
I got 30K on live. Everybody tell her to suck some more. I'm gonna get off when she sucks some.
No!
5 a.m. It's time to suck some.
Put my faja on. I need to put my faja on.
A lot of girls would just deal with this situation and just be like, yo, like, I took Cardi B's nigga, or I'm the reason that they're getting a divorce or anything. Like, I feel ashamed.
Motherfucker really like to play games with me when I'm at my most vulnerable time, when I'm not the most confident. He likes to play games with me because he knows I'm not an easy girl. He knows yesterday I could have been out, I could have been chilling, I could have been this and that. He knows I'm in my house. He knows that I'm chilling. He knows I'm not doing the most. And I've really been sparing you. You've been fucking feeling yourself, you bitch ass nigga, because of your bitch ass album and shit. And you really been fucking doing me dirty after so many fucking years that I motherfucking helped your ass. Not even a fucking thank you that I got for your bitch ass. And it's so crazy that I gotta go to the fucking internet because whenever the fuck I tell you something, you don't take shit seriously. And I'm so tired of it.
I don't know if y'all been getting clues from me for my live. I don't know if you guys been getting clues from me for my lives or for my stories when I put some certain music or find my own followings. When it comes for today's events and stuff, I don't know if it's true. I don't think it's true. I don't care to find out because I've been single for a minute now. I have been afraid to I'm not afraid, I just don't know how to tell the world. But I feel like today has been like a sign. The last time I got on live, I kind of wanted you guys to tell you. I kind of wanted to tell you guys, but I didn't know how to tell you. So I was like, I changed my mind. But it has been like this for a minute now.
Have you ever ran into a succubus or an energy vampire? Maybe they're family, friends, your parents, maybe even somebody you married, you dated in the past. Well, how do you know that you ran across an energy vampire? Have you ever been on your way up and it seems like everything is going good in your life and then all of a sudden you get with this person and things start to go bad? Your confidence is low, your self-esteem is low, you're starting to have negative thoughts, you seem to kind of just can't get yourself out of this thought loop. But the person that came into your life, all of a sudden, all of their negative thoughts are gone. Things are on the way up for them. They start making money. They start gaining fame. They start destiny swapping with you. It seemed like you guys exchanged energy and you took all of their bad and they took all of your good. Then you may have ran across an energy vampire. My name is btaylortv and welcome back to my channel, and we are going to be talking about and breaking down how I, in my opinion, think that Offset is a succubus and an energy vampire to Cardi B.
Destiny swapping is very, very real, and it doesn't just happen to celebrities. It can happen to anybody, even you, if you don't know the sign. Because these people show up in your life as friends, as supporters, as fans of you. You could be really talented, really smart, really magnetic. People enjoy being around you. People want to celebrate you. If you're working on your goals, if you're on a spiritual journey, you don't even have to see it on you. They see it on you. These people recognize the light within you very early on, and they try to latch themselves onto it. They have a tendency of latching themselves onto you early. Now, destiny swapping happens when people either exchange their path for yours or they try to intertwine their fate, their destiny with yours. Because they see your greatness, they see your potential, maybe even before you do. And they do this all while trying to downplay your accomplishments, downplay your goals, downplay your impact. They'll be jealous of your accomplishments and still try to either hijack your goals or attach themselves to you. Their aim is to dim your light. the same light that they're attracted to, like a moth to a flame. It's parasitic. They try to force this parasitic connection that's just unnatural. You might find yourself missing opportunities, facing unnecessary challenges, doubting yourself. And the signs of destiny swapping can either be subtle or not so subtle. Some come off as really unusual coincidences, and it's really just repeated patterns. But like I said, it's parasitic, so it's going to feel unnatural. They're going to try to attach themselves to you, and it's not going to feel like a natural connection. Also, just be on the lookout for boundary issues. This can look like love bombing you or even mimicking you.
Now, Cardi B has been famous since 2011, since she hit the internet, just being a regular smuggler girl from the Bronx. A lot of people love how authentic she was, how loud and confident she seemed online as being a stripper, which was deemed and demonized and not a good look to your reputation. But Cardi B didn't care. She put herself out there. She did a lot of things that a lot of people wouldn't do to this day. It showed vulnerability, show that they're human. So a lot of people actually love the authentic ghetto side of Cardi B. So then she appeared on Love and Hip Hop on a bigger platform. She started to get a lot of fame, a lot of people talking, a lot of viral clips. Everybody was posting her on a blog. She was known as the regular smuggler girl from the Bronx, or another saying, if a got beef with me, we gonna beef forever. Okay, like I even found out about Cardi B and I was like, I don't even watch Love and Hip Hop, and who is this girl? So she was on her way up. Right before she released Bodak Yellow, she caught the eye of Migos rapper Offset. Now, let me tell you, a lot of y'all going to probably give me flack for saying this, but Offset, yes, although he was in a very popular group called Migos, everybody knew who Migos were and they're very popular. I'm sorry to say it, at that time, in 2017 and 2016 and before, he was not the Beyonce of the group. Quavo was. He wasn't even the Kelly. Takeoff was. Offset was just Offset. Okay? And as far as I know, rumor says that he was having sex parties and hotels and just living up his life. But then he saw Cardi B on the market and said, I need a taste of that. I need to taste that. But I can't just come at her any type of way. I got to go big. And then him being in the industry, a lot of people in the industry know who the next big thing is before they come out to the public. So she was a rising star and they've been working on music with her for a while. He didn't caught wind that she was going to possibly blow up and be the next big thing, especially in this music industry. People talk. And I don't know if you noticed, but older men, the old heads of the industry, especially someone like Drake, who I also think is an energy vampire and succubus, latches himself on to any new upcoming young woman rapper. As you see when Megan Thee Stallion was popping, he tried to latch himself onto her. When Ice Spice started popping, he started latching himself onto her. When Cardi B started popping, he even tried to latch on to Cardi B. I mean, now he's latched on to Sexy Red. And if there's anybody that I miss, I want y'all to put it down in the comments below. Any woman or any rapper you can think of that Drake has put his claws into right before they blew up. Go ahead and put that in the comments below because I would like to hear your thoughts. So he said he wanted to go big and he took her out to the Super Bowl. Now, mind you, Cardi B used to date the thugs, okay? She used to date the jailbirds, okay? So she was dating a whole dude that was in jail or producers that was only trying to mess with her and play her. And Cardi B ended up being taken out by Offset, wined and dined like she's never been before. You know, this is new to her. Then 2017, June of 2017, she blows up, okay? But right before she blows up, her and Offset, they're a couple, they're dating. And then she blows up with Bodak Yellow. That song went diamond at this point. Cardi B had a phenomenal year, and only within a few freaking months, he knocked her up. He got her pregnant. She is all in love. They thinking they're the it couple. You know, they like the ghetto Beyonce and Jay-Z. You know, they're running around town. They're having sex. They're having fun. And let me tell you one thing about Offset. He got that demon stick, okay? He got that type of demon stick that will have you looking outside with a flashlight in the middle of daylight looking for him. He got one of those. He got one of those where I got to key his car type of sticks, okay? Those are them dangerous ones where he's looking you in your eye and taking your soul, baby. You got to be careful about those demon sticks, okay? And so he was siphoning a lot of her energy. He also had a good year in 2017. And baby, they was having fun and got pregnant. And guess what? They ended up faking a marriage proposal in October and shortly after announced that they were already married. And then shortly after announced she was pregnant. And at this time, Cardi B should have been focused on her music, her career. She's worked her entire life for this moment, only for this man to come in and basically be a distraction. I know this all too well. I have 2 kids myself, and anytime I'm on my way up, I just get distracted by love. And my advice for young women, if you don't have any kids, or even if you do have any kids, and you're on your way up and you got something that you're focused on and you're trying to build yourself, please don't let nobody come in and distract you. Because it seems like every woman in this industry, it seems like when they're on their way up, it's always somebody trying to attach themselves to that woman and attach themselves to her energy because she's vibrating so high. The only person that I can say that actually was a benefit to this woman's career was Jay-Z. Jay-Z and Beyonce is a perfect example where she actually benefited from his energy because he poured into her the way she poured into him. She made him look good. He made her look good. And he took her career to the next level. I don't know. What are y'all thoughts below? So anyway, Cardi B went on to release her album in 2018, which she actually said her daughter and her pregnancy made her keep going because a lot of people told her, oh, you're pregnant? Oh, you're going to fail. You're not going to do well. You're going to fail. Nobody's going to take you serious. Your music career is over. And she proved again everybody was wrong because little did Cardi know, she didn't know the power of the tongue. She didn't know about manifestation, but she believed in herself so much. But it just seems like after she had her baby, the self-esteem, the industry, the critics, all of the pressure started to get to her. But let me tell you what got to her the most. That man beside her, because in 2018, she ended up catching charges, okay, over Offset by ordering an alleged hit on some bartenders. Okay. And that got her into some trouble where she was facing legalities and ended up having to do community service for this stuff. All because my man, y'all better not touch this community peon. So it just seemed like after 2017, 2018, we never really got an album or expected an album from her because she went straight into motherhood. And one thing about motherhood, it is a big distraction. Although it can be glorious, it is a big distraction. Can you have it all? Yes. Sometimes not at the same time. And when you become a mother, you actually learn that you can have it all, but just not at the same time. And so when you're trying to build a career the way Cardi was trying to build a career, it probably wasn't a good idea to get pregnant, but hey, she got pregnant. The baby's here. She did great. She released an album. She fought through it. She proved everybody wrong. But then in 2018, just shortly after having her baby, she's being publicly embarrassed once again because her husband can't stop cheating on her. Now she's trying to work it out. They're going back and forth. And the one thing that pisses me off about Offset, it's like, bruh, if you're going to cheat, why are you sloppy? Why are you sloppy with it? Why do you constantly keep embarrassing this woman in the public eye? And Cardi B just keeps taking him back. So one thing about a man is you keep taking him back after he cheats. What you're telling him in his subconscious is it don't matter what you do. All you got to do is beg and please, baby, please. She's going to eventually take you back. And the more babies that he pump you up with, the harder it is for you to leave. Now we come to 2020 when she first tried to file for divorce from him and end up taking him back because it seems like every time they do, she cannot leave him. What is it about this pen? What is it about this demon pen? You got to stay away from them succubus because them succubus will have you flipped every which way. And so then she gets pregnant for the second time and has her son. It seems like after Cardi had her second baby, I'm going to even say the first one, but especially the second one, we've seen Cardi B whole entire face change in front of us. And she's proud of it. Her body, how many BBLs she's got. She just keeps going under the knife, And let me tell you why. Because this woman energy has been drained. Her destiny has been swapped. He has had more albums than she has since they got together. It's been 6 years they've been married. 6 years since she really just blew up since Bodak Yellow. And she's only had one album. At one point, it seemed like Cardi B would hop on a feature with somebody and that song automatically blew up. And let me tell you why. Example, what is Offset's biggest song?
Whole lot of people need to hear this. Until I name to my hit list. Mouth to say what he wants to. And it's still wet like a big bitch. I should run a whole blog at this rate. They're using my name for clickbait. Bitches, if you want to start fake beef. So the little weave and the mixtape.
It's clout. Who was featured on that song? Cardi. Okay, so that just lets you know that he siphoned her energy. He siphoned her destiny. He was feeding off of her favor. And when you're not protecting yourself and you got energy vampires who drain you and drain your gifts and your talents and the favor that God has on you, that person starts siphoning your energy and he had nothing to give her because at the end of the day, he was slept on. He was slept on in the Migos group and he knew that, and they end up, we can get into that, but he ended up beefing with his brothers because he started acting like he was the Beyonce. You could tell that Offset was always slept on, and he finally got attention. He finally got the girl. He finally got the solo hit, and everybody started talking about him. He's going places that Cardi is going, and he started feeling himself. Okay, he started feeling himself and started embarrassing the woman that actually really helped put him onto mainstream because, yeah, the Migos were known as a group, but individually, did the mainstream, the world, internationally know who Offset was? No. A lot of people referred to him as Cardi B's husband at one point. The news headlines were calling him Cardi B's husband. I mean, when Cardi B almost got herself arrested fighting with a police officer, the police officer had Offset in handcuffs until Cardi B came outside and started fighting with them. The police was looking like, Cardi, it's okay, Cardi. The police knew who Cardi B was. They didn't know who Offset was, and neither did they care. So that just shows you how much he has siphoned out of her energy. And I'm not going to sit here and say that Cardi B hasn't played a part in it. Cardi B very well has played a part in it. And there's two reasons why I think Cardi B allows the disrespect to happen. I mean, I think there's multiple reasons. One of the reasons I think is Cardi B does have a past. And when she was on Love and Hip Hop, I can't help but to think about that infamous moment, that infamous photo of her laughing at another woman's pain because she was messing with the woman's man or teasing the other woman that her man wanted her and all this other stuff. And, because she was in that stripper type lifestyle, who knows what Cardi B was doing or how many men she messed with that were probably married or in a relationship. I mean, she's admitted that she's been in love triangles with a man and a woman and all this other stuff. So who knows if she has some guilty conscience, like I played in a part of a woman's pain. Maybe I'm getting my karmic debt, which I do think maybe she is receiving some karmic debt of dealing with a man who is constantly, not only just cheating, but constantly embarrassing her publicly and having other women laugh at her. Okay. And I think the other reasons why she may be staying is because society tells you don't leave your family. Society tells you not to leave your husband. Society tells you don't be in a single parent household. I mean, she's Dominican. She grew up in a Dominican household. She saw her mother and father growing up together. So I can understand why she would want her family to stay together through thick and thin and not letting this fame break up their family. And maybe Cardi B even was saying like, hey, he's gonna be tempted. That's why she was sexualizing herself and throwing herself out there and having sex with her husband as much as she could and doing everything, wearing her body out as much as she could. But at the end of the day, this man has an appetite that she clearly cannot feed. And it has nothing to do with Cardi. It's because he's a sex demon. Okay, he is a sex demon. He'd have been out there degenerate. He'd have been doing all types of things with all types of women. And usually men like that, they end up testing the waters in different places, if you know what I mean, because they get so desensitized with being with so many women, they're going to want to try new things. And I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying the industry talks. And I'm not saying he is, but I'm just saying, you never know. Anyway, so now we come after 2020. Now we come to 2024 when she is pregnant with their third child after trying to leave him and going back, leaving him and going back, leaving him and going back. We didn't see Cardi B cry on the internet. We didn't see her angry. We didn't see her snap at her fans. We didn't see her have an attitude. We didn't have no album. We didn't have no tour. All we had was features.
Oh, shut the and it's the same dumb, my own fucking fan base. The last time I got dragged was because my fan base. I don't see nobody talking shit. Did I confirm all this with a man? Shut up. Y'all heard something out of my mouth? Did y'all heard that I'm back with a nigga out of my mouth? No. Did I say I was back together with somebody? Did I say that? Did y'all heard that? Did I say it? Did he say it? No. No, Ken Barbie texted me. No, tell me to come down.
Features. And music was her passion. She is an entertainer. She was doing movies at one point. She was doing features and she was working her album. But somehow Cardi B is talking about how her self-esteem, she just got all this fear. She's unsure of herself. She has this low self-esteem. She keeps getting surgery back and forth. She don't want to release any music. She gets scared and chickened out every time. She's scared of failing. Why is she scared to fail? What happened to the old Cardi B? Where is the Cardi B back in 2011 who didn't give a fuck and put herself out there? Where is the Cardi B in 2015 to 2017 who just did things and kept it moving and was proud of it? Where is that Cardi B? Was it society putting that pressure on her? Was it the cheating husband? Was it the constantly having babies and not working on her music, not working on her career? Which one is it? Is it the industry? I say it's all above, but one thing, the industry could be against you. The world can be against you. Your career can be against you. But when you go inside your home and you do not have a partner who is pouring into you the way you need to be poured in, can I say that he's probably supportive? He probably is supportive to a certain extent, but I'm talking about energetically. The man could be saying supportive things to her, but energetically, are you supporting her? Are you loving your wife right? Are you seeing her? Are you paying attention to her? Are you giving your all to her? Are you uplifting her? Or are you taking from her energetically every time you lay down and sleep with that woman? Because it seems like every time she lay down and sleep with that man, she gets back up out of that bed feeling tired. I remember a long time ago, I talked to a woman and she was dating a guy. And before they slept together, he was kind of negative. He was insecure. He had some issues, with himself. And she was just bubbly, big personality, had a lot of energy, enthusiastic, very optimistic about life. And she said when she laid down and had intimacy with him, it's like he woke up out of that bed with so much energy she's never seen him have. He woke up inspired. He wanted to go to the gym. He felt like he could run like 5 miles and just run and just jump. And he's like, I got all this inspiration. I'm ready to get up and work. She said she felt so tired that she just wanted to lay in bed all day and sleep. And a lot of people joke and say, oh, he must have laid that pipe down. But did he, or did he lay her down spiritually? Because when you are being intimate with somebody, it should be an equal exchange. What comes out of me comes through you, and what comes out of you comes out of me. And we are generating a circle energy within each other that is, we're both pouring into each other. We should both be waking up feeling creative. We should both be waking up feeling inspired. We should be feeling good. So if you're sleeping with somebody right now, you're dealing with somebody right now, because sometimes you could be having negative thoughts and you could be having, You could be having negative thoughts. You could be feeling negative. You could be feeling down. You could be feeling overstimulated and irritated and angry and mad or sad. Sometimes those are not even your emotions you're carrying. That could be the person that you laid down with. You could be having low self-esteem right now, and that don't even belong to you. That's belong to somebody else. But they put their energy inside of you and took the good energy out of you. That's why you got to be careful who you lay down with, careful who you're friends with, careful who you communicate with, careful who you tell your secret and dreams to, careful who you sleep with, because people are plotting. There's a lot of people that want to take from you, and they'll act like they're coming into your life to give something good, but they're eventually trying to take something from you. And it seems like Offset is taking from Cardi B. So I'll wrap it up with this. Cardi B has said something very interesting that I know in myself that Offset is an energy vampire and a succubus, is because she said her child, her third baby, has renewed her power. Why would her power not be there? Where did her power go? Who took her power from her? She also said, I never have to choose between life, love, and my passion. And she thanked her baby. She also thanked her children for giving her the inspiration to keep going. Her children don't have to do anything but exist. A lot of people want to demonize mothers for saying that their children is their inspiration or their children keep them going. Let me tell you something. Nobody should ever make you feel that way about your babies. Your babies can be your motivation and inspiration without having to do a thing other than existing, because you're a mother and you love your children and you look at them and say, I want to make you proud one day. So I'm going to keep pushing because I'm not going to fail you. Other people in my life may have failed me, but I'm not going to fail you as their parent. That is what Cardi B is talking about. I don't know, guys. I don't want to make this video too long. What are your thoughts below? Do you feel like Cardi B started to slip and her career started to go downhill with all this drama and marriage? Do you think that Offset is holding her back, or do you think that Cardi B is holding herself back? I mean, she could be spinning the block again. She could just be mad because once she had this baby and he come back around again, she may call off the divorce. Once again, we'll just have to wait and see. I don't really like talking about Cardi B and Offset until she actually finally leaves him, because this has just been a back and forth for the past 6 years, and we tired. We tired. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up and meet me in the comment section below because I want to hear your thoughts.